Hi, everybody. Welcome to another GameItAll.com podcast. My name's Lucas.
What?
Huh?
You didn't say the full thing. Hey, what up, Apino25?
I didn't. You're right. I didn't say. Whatever. Anyway, I'm your drunk friend, Lucas. How's that? That's what I was. I was going to change it up, but you know, it's been.
So you've just become an alcoholic. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the podcast has done that to me. It has. You know, I've been drinking every fucking weekend with this because this podcast. So.
So this podcast has made you into an alcoholic.
Absolutely. It's good times, though. Good times. So we got a lot of news to cover since we weren't here last week. We had a whole hiatus thing going on, but that was fun. Everybody's good. Everybody's on track. We are ready for the fall season of the news.
We had liquor drinks.
Yeah, once again, alcoholics. So
yeah, alcoholics.
We're ready for the fall season. Fall season
what's coming on today?
Well, first, just as I was saying, we got to talk about the fall season here because shit is going to go down within the next couple weeks. In fact, starting next week, we have the first of the big releases starting to come through. And are we prepared for this? Is our wallets ready?
I'm completely ready because I'm not picking up anything until September 29th, so I'm good.
And then October rolls in and November and
yeah, but I've been selective. I'm selective this year because I learned my lesson. I wait for a couple weeks and then it goes on sale.
That's true. I'm expecting to see that, especially within Bethesda's area of expertise with seeing Evil Within and Wolfenstein. Definitely a likelihood that they'll go down in price, probably very soon quickly after release.
Yeah,
it all depends if you want it right then and there.
And I'm not like, oh my god, I need it right then. Like, I can wait a couple weeks to pick up Wolfenstein, or I can also wait a couple weeks to pick up Evil Within. Don't get me wrong; they're probably going to be amazing freaking games, but I can wait. There's other things that I want a lot more. So I need Cuphead Day 1. I need South Park Day 1 and Assassin's Creed Day 1. And yes, we will be talking about South Park for sure.
There's other games. Stuff.
But there's definitely other games that I need day one compared to Wolfenstein and Evil Within.
True.
So
after the beta, I need World War II. I need Call of Duty World War II.
That's another one that I'm just gonna wait.
I have been very pleasantly surprised. I thought
I'm not surprised. I'm completely not surprised.
I thought going back to boots on ground was probably not going to be the great idea because, you know, I've gotten used to the whole double jump slide, do whatever the bullshit you want to do. It's just, you know, Advanced Warfare sucked. We can give it another chance.
Not Advanced Warfare. Infinite Warfare.
You're right. Infinite sucked.
Advanced Warfare had freaking...
They both ended in warfare, okay? It could have been modern. It could have been, I don't know anymore. It's so confusing. But yeah, Infinite Warfare, it sucked. It plain right just dropped the ball in all areas except for zombie mode. And now this one, the multiplayer is back. Awesome.
Advanced had Kevin Spacey.
Yes. That's why it was awesome.
He was the perfect bad guy.
But yeah, after playing the beta, I am very, very pleasantly surprised. I will try to get some streaming done this weekend with Call of Duty World War II. So definitely check out our Twitch channel for that. And check our YouTube channel just if this is after, if you're not watching this live, you know, just in case, if you want to see me likely get my head blown off a few dozen times.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I'm not surprised that it's going to be an amazing game. I I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah, that's okay. Understandable. I
Because
am probably going to be one of the first ones picking it up, I think.
yeah, but there's other things that I'm like, I want more.
So speaking of like Call of Duty and stuff like that, they're fairly easy games to review. Like they're go in, play the story, take the standard gameplay of run in there, shoot them up, bang, bang, bang. Everything's fine. It's
straightforward.
It's straightforward. It's normal. So
and it's the same game formula that we've had since the series started. So way back about 12 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it hasn't really changed.
We had all that, and Sega Atlas sent me a review copy of Rock of Ages last week.
Rock of Ages.
Which Rock of Ages 2 Bigger and Bolder. So, doing my diligence of a reviewer, attempted to review this before I go anywhere. Fucking great game. It is, like, hands down, you need to pick up this game now because it is weird and lovely.
But there's a big but.
The big but here is just for me on this. That is so hard to review. It like me just saying, yes, go pick it up. It's awesome. Like if that was all that I had to do for the review, then I would have been fine. Trying to explain what Rock of Ages is on paper is so fucking difficult.
Isn't it just big pinball?
No, it's a tower defense. It's a multiplayer versus thing. It's like racing. It's everything. It's more than just rolling a ball down a hill.
It's Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah, like you're throwing in Super Monkey Ball, some tower defense games that you're trying to slow down the ball and do more damage to the ball, while trying to slam your ball into somebody's gate and barging through eventually.
So essentially try to explain Katamari to someone that has never seen or experienced Katamari.
Exactly.
Katamari does not make sense.
Yeah, trying to explain the games that don't make sense or are just really weird to somebody who likely would not pick it up or like, what is this Rock of Ages 2? This reviewer's doesn't really know what the fuck he's saying because it sounds all gibberish. So, see, it's so difficult to do that. Like, I'm not sure how to explain the really weird ones. You mentioned Katamari. Katamari is a great example. How the fuck do you review Katamari?
It's one of those profound experiences that I just adore and love. Of like those weird games, it's one of my favorite weird ass fucking.
Oh yeah, weird games.
Does it even really have a subgenre?
I don't even know what Rock of Ages subgenre is. Katamari doesn't even have one either.
Katamari it's like a band. It's like a band that has their own genre of music, that they are just themselves. They don't belong to anyone.
Tupperware Remix Party?
Well, I was more thinking like Pearl Jam. They don't really belong anywheres.
Thought they were grunge.
Themselves. They're not grunge.
Okay.
They used to be grunge, but they're just themselves.
All right, good enough.
So.
But yeah, Rock of Ages 2, I'm going to do this as a extension to what our review is. It is amazing. I highly recommend it. It's so weird that you actually should go on Twitch, look it up, see people playing it to really get an idea of what it even is. And aside from that, like no one's ever going to be able to tell you exactly what it is without showing you
until you play it.
Yeah. So it is literally a game that you won't know what the hell it is until you actually play it. And you'll just have to take everyone's word of it's awesome to heart. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some other weird games. Katamari is one of the only ones that pops to mind that I'm like, I can't explain it aside from you roll a ball to pick people up and, keep it getting
pick up
bigger.
Everything to get to certain goals to replenish the universe with stars and planets.
Yeah, that's
and
like
you have the king, your father.
Yeah, without going into full details on the story, you're all already
there's not much story there,
and there's not even much story. Yeah, you're just going.
Yeah, I want another one.
Hopefully,
we haven't had a new Katamari game since like 2009.
Like launch of the PS3.
No. It was a couple of years after.
Oh,
but it was right around the same time whatchamacallit was coming out. Dirt 2 and also whatever Halo game was coming out that year. Probably, same as ODST?
I'm going to say ODS.
I think it was ODST in 2009. And then there was also, it was Modern Warfare 2 that year. So, but yeah, no, I would like a new game. So, but yeah, Rock of Ages sounds pretty fucked up.
It is. It's also really difficult. I had to actually bring down the difficulty a couple times. That was
to the PC level.
I just went like from hard to normal, so No, I went normal to easy. It was actually pretty damn difficult. I'm gonna actually admit, especially when you're still trying to get used to the whole idea of, okay, what are you supposed to do to the other person's balls? Like what? This game is not working well with explaining what's happening.
What were you doing with his balls?
I was apparently shooting arrows and elephants at it.
Well, do you know what? It's kind of like Boom Blocks also.
Yeah, Boom Blocks is another. That is a great example. How do you explain Boom Blocks? Explain Boom Blocks to me the best that you can.
It's the most fucking competitive game you can play.
It actually really is. That was. I've honestly never seen us so competitive. Maybe
with a fucking Wii game.
Yeah.
But you have to like. It's essentially like who can strategically hit more targets.
Who can throw their balls at more bricks than the other person?
Break them.
Who can use their balls to break more bricks than the other person?
Pretty much.
That's a bad way of looking at it. But yeah, no, I absolutely love Boom Blocks. Boom Blocks is amazing, and yeah, that's definitely. The weird games are always something to treasure, but if you're working as a reviewer or trying to explain it to people,
it
feels
sucks.
like it sucks because it feels like I need to explain this well without like showing what it is. It's really difficult. So actually, I want to bring that to anybody. Kind of take this almost as like I don't know. I want to see a weird review from somebody. Any game that you consider weird, I want to see it in the comments just because I want to see how somebody can explain it to me.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good challenge. So, aside from that, let's talk about the actual news because we missed a couple weeks. So, and a lot of things has happened. We had Gamescom. We have PAX going on this weekend.
Yep.
And
lots of shit.
Lots of stuff is going on. So let's start with one of the bigger ones, which is Final Fantasy 15. Big news from Gamescom last week was that Final Fantasy 15 is making the jump to PC, which we all knew that was coming.
Yeah, it's no surprise whatsoever.
Yeah, it's no surprise. There's a lot of NVIDIA GameWorks technology being implemented into the game. They've been announcing NVIDIA Flow, NVIDIA Hairworks, Shadowworks, Turf Effects.
Didn't they not learn their lesson? Okay, whoa. Didn't they not learn their lesson with Hairworks? Like, holy fuck. They should have learned.
Didn't that break Tomb Raider?
No, it broke which? No. Tomb Raider was Tress Effects from AMD way back. Oh. Hairworks was Witcher 3.
Oh, fuck.
And in all the benchmarking, they were like, oh, we're going to run the game with no Hairworks. It was one of those things that you had to make sure you turned off because it like chewed 20% of your video card power, of your GPU rendering.
I know people that are full in to buy a new PC just because Final Fantasy 15 is coming out on PC.
Yeah, like, I don't have any problem with the thing. They should have just not added Hairworks. They should just kill it.
So, aside from Square Enix has been really pushing this one, and they're aiming, it's like 4K graphics, the whole big deal. I think they even mentioned at one point they were trying to go for 8K.
Oh, yeah, so, any PC game can essentially go 8K.
True. I'm a console pleb. What do you expect? I don't know.
You need to just have the hardware. But these, really looking at Final Fantasy 13 and 13.2 and that other one that we're not going to talk about, they didn't really need that much power to run on the PC when they were released.
True.
It wasn't that much, so you're not going to need a ridiculous rig to run it. Probably just something mediocrely new to be fine. So, but we'll see. We'll see what Square does.
It's definitely going to be interesting. Trailer is out to show like all the big updates. You can check our website for that. Looks like it's going to be very interesting, especially just to see how people are going to take the game like on PC. On top of that, as of PAX News, this weekend we got note that Capcom is bringing their once Xbox One exclusive title, Dead Rising 4, to PS4 this December. So later this year. The PS4 edition is called Frank's Big Package, which includes all the current downloadable content, including a new mode called Capcom Heroes. According to Capcom, it includes the latest version of Dead Rising 4, all downloadable content, including the Stocking Stuffer Holiday Pack, Frank Rising, and Super Ultra Dead Rising 4 Mini Golf. All other bonus content, including the Street Fighter Outfits Pack, My Bloody Valentine Pack, Candy Cane Crossbow, Sliceicle, and Sir Isolot. Sir Isolot, Ugly Winter Sweaters, and X-Fist.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's all the bonus content that's like just listed for it. The Capcom Heroes mode is what's been described as a new way to experience Dead Rising 4's story that lets Frank West wear outfits and perform outrageous special attacks based on classic Capcom characters. So in the trailer, they showed off a Cecil from Ghost Trick. I haven't actually played the game. Mega Man X, Cammy, and everyone using their own different powers and moves. So the Capcom Heroes mode will come to Xbox One and PC as a free update when Dead Rising 4 is released. But until then, like we're December 5th, we're just going to have to wait for that. Luckily, the game is also going to be priced at $49.99 USD, so If you're in Canada, expect $69.99. The classic, what it should have been before GameStop raised the price, and everyone just followed suit. So
yeah. Or you could just wait for it to just go on super sale on Steam and just buy it for next to nothing.
Yeah, that's also true. But if you want the PS4 edition, which is, what I would want, wait till one of the bigger sales, because Capcom is usually always on sale at some point.
So wait until like February.
Yeah, pretty much. So another thing from PAX.
Who buys shit day one? Like, seriously.
I do.
Idiots buy shit day one.
Fuck you. So another cool thing from PAX that we're finding out as well, Series Cat RPG murder mystery game has now been open for crowdfunding, and they are they are on Fig at the moment, and are looking for
your money,
1.5 million for their goal.
So essentially, all your money.
Yeah, definitely all your money at this point. So what the game is pretty much you're going to this nice suburban town, or rural town, I should say, where you're trying to follow up on a murder mystery. And then you find out that at night, everyone turns into cats. And that includes your main character. So it's a weird concept, but it is from Siri. It's from, the Deadly Premonition and D3 creator. Or sorry, D4 creator. Yeah, so it's definitely, it's going to be weird. It looks like it's going to be pretty damn fun from what I'm seeing here so far. $1.5 million, and they just opened that today, which is Saturday, September 2nd. And at the time of recording this podcast, they are at 85,378. So 5% of their goal.
Well, so almost $100,000. They're doing pretty decent.
Doing pretty decent for the first day, and especially since not a lot of traction or has been done globally in the news at the moment.
The thing is, it's not really a high-profile game. Well, it's not really a high-profile creator compared to other people that have done these campaigns.
So the consoles that it's going to be out for is mainly PC and PS4. So hopefully we'll be able to see what is going to happen with this one. Hopefully it reaches its goal. 40 days left. So
I would be surprised.
I will have a link to the Fig campaign in the description below. So check that out after the podcast.
Yep.
All right. And this isn't PAX related, but we did have a very, very special announcement that was done earlier this week during the Nintendo Switch Indie event, which was a brand new title from Suda51. So we are getting Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. Technically, No More Heroes 3. So, fuck yes. About time that we finally get Travis Touchdown back. And he's just going to beam sword his way through some crazy indie games, apparently. And it's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah.
So the main concept that the game is having is that, because I mentioned he's going to beat through indie games, is that he gets pulled into a game console called the Def Drive Mark II, which was developed by Dr. Juvenile. And
so
yes,
it's a Sega. It's a Sega Mark III.
Yes, that's the Dreamcast too.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna go through. He has to go through and beat the 6 games that are in that console. One of them, if we're guessing from the trailer, is going to be Hotline Miami. So, yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting to see. I want to see Travis in a Hotline Miami situation where he has to fight everyone through. Maybe get into a fight with Jack and her biker. That'd be pretty fucking sweet.
So it's going to be overly gruesome and brutal.
As No More Heroes is in, Suda 51.
Well, and Hotline.
Also, this explains why he was at Devolver Digital.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes... Yeah. Okay, he made a deal. Okay.
He popped up. Like, for the people that didn't watch that 15 minutes of glorious what the fuck tourism. Yeah, that's a better word. Suda 51, halfway through the Devolver Digital conference at E3, showed up randomly wearing a jacket from Hotline Miami, saying that, I'm happy to be here at Devolver. Wait, what? Who's these guys? Oh, fuck, I hate them. And then walks off stage. That was it. So, if this is the case, if Hotline Miami is in this, fuck yes. So I'm very excited about this, and it's coming exclusively to the Switch, 2018.
Is that really a surprise? Not really.
No, it was a Wii exclusive last time. Well,
yeah.
No, it did get moved to PS3, but
yeah, but they only ported the first one. They didn't port the second one.
They took the fights from the second one, the boss fights, and put them at
and
they reconned the game. It's 7 years after the original No More Heroes, so they pretty much have retconned the entire thing. There's no more Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle.
Yeah.
So I got really sad a couple weeks ago because one of my favorite free-to-play games has been confirmed to be shutting down in December. And that is Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex First Assault Online. I absolutely love the game. The change that I was hoping that would happen with the big revival update kind of sucked. I hate to say. It brought down a lot of the people playing it. It also limiting the weapons per character so that characters had specific type of weapons was not a good move. And a lot of people definitely agreed with that. And they made the point of not playing the game because at the moment, if we go to the Steam charts to see how many people have been playing Ghost in the Shell First Assault Online,
2.
The average players within the last 30 days have been 314.
Seriously?
Yes.
Ooh, that's not good. It's just it's same. It's like as bad as Lawbreakers.
Yeah, that dropped down a lot too, and that's
Lawbreakers is not doing well whatsoever.
That is sad too, because Lawbreakers is once again one of those ones that's like fucking awesome. People should be playing it, but
it got overshadowed by Battlegrounds and also freaking Overwatch.
Yeah, it's hard to take down those two fucking beasts of games.
Nothing can take down freaking Battlegrounds right now.
It's going to be very, very difficult.
It's number 8 last weekend. It was number 1 on Steam.
Yeah,
it beat up Dota.
So with that, with the low amount of people playing it, Nexon has confirmed that it will be sunsetting the game, so giving a slow death at this point. And the full closure is set for December 6th. So this was a full statement that they've written in the forum post. We're sorry to inform you that we will be sunsetting Ghost in the Shell standalone complex for Assault Online in North America, South America, Europe, and Oceania regions, with final closure scheduled for December 6th. It was a very tough decision. The game has been in development for a long time, supported by developer, publisher, and community effort. Ultimately, we decided to continued development wasn't going to help the game become what it hoped it could become.
Yeah.
We will be supporting the game for the next several months during the sunset period, allowing both development and publishing teams and the community to say goodbye and enjoy the game.
It's not like it's going away like tomorrow. You still have a couple more months to actually still play it.
Yes.
So it's not like it's gone out of the environment like right away. So
yeah, it's true. It's not just plug pulled, like, everything's gone. It's just going to be slowly integrated in, like, less and less until, yes, it's completely out of there.
Yeah, it could have been They could have been completely shady and not told anyone, and then stop supporting the servers.
Yeah,
and
that is true.
Not said anything. They could have been completely assholes and did that. But
that is very, very true. But yeah, that does suck, because the game did deserve a little bit more, like a little bit more push. I'm going to blame a few things, one of which is that revival update. It didn't do the job that was necessary to get everything running and get everyone interested in it again. And, of course, the other thing that I have to mention, because I thought this would actually bring a lot of people to it, the movie that came out.
Didn't do so well.
As much as I actually did enjoy Ghost in the Shell, like the live action one, yeah, it sucked. It didn't do well.
It wasn't a commercial success because,
and with that, that didn't bring anybody over to the online game, because no one's interested in it, and that's exactly what happened. And this isn't the first time we've seen this year that games get pulled like that. We also saw Ubisoft pulled Ghost Recon Phantoms and Epic Quests for Loot.
PC.
Yeah.
That weird game with the Yeah,
no one remembers it now anyways, but still, they were both good games that were, probably could have had a little bit more, but
free to play is a hard type of game to be in, because there's so many of them out there, and people, it's kind of funny, people would rather pay money for their experience, a lot of the time, because they know people that are playing this game.
So, last thing I want to talk about here is South Park.
Oh, censorship.
No, not censorship. This is just what the ESRB has given South Park Fractured But Whole. So we're really excited for this game. Comes out October.
Okay. I'll redact my statement. Censorship in Australia. Better?
Actually, I haven't heard much about the censorship in Australia for South Park.
There's going to be something. There has to be something. They're notorious for censorship in Australia.
Let me double check that. Let me double check that, because I got to see if there is. Oh, here we go. This is from Kotaku Australia. So, yeah, it will be uncensored in Australia.
What?
It received an R18 rating from the classification board.
Okay. But that's weird. What the hell's going on in Australia?
The release says it will be completely uncut and uncensored.
That's bizarre.
And it will be coming through with on October 17th.
Okay.
So go Australia. You're getting it the same day, and you're going to have the same content. So this is what you have to look forward to, because in North America we have the ESRB, who's given it a rated M for blood and gore, mature humor, nudity, sexual content, strong language, use of drugs, and violence. The basics. Yeah. So let's talk about the actual description that the ESRB gave for the game. So some people, this may be borderline spoilers. I don't know how really far you want to go into this, but this is just so fun. So characters are depicted urinating and defecating.
What?
Pretty much
defecating.
Defecating. Urinating and defecating.
So they're pissing and shitting.
One extended sequence in a strip club.
Yeah.
Depicts a character performing a lap dance while emitting flatulence. So a sexy farting lap dance. Maybe not sexy. I don't know. One scene depicts a towel character, obviously Tally,
high on drugs,
performing obscure sex on a man in an alley.
Oh my god.
Another scene shows a man watching security monitors and repeatedly reaching for lubrication behind his desk. All sequences are depicted in a cartoony and over-the-top manner.
Love it.
Characters are sometimes depicted nude, breasts, buttocks, male genitalia. During the course of the game, players can observe characters snorting lines of cocaine, and in one levels, players must complete a quest to bring a marijuana prescription to a character.
Oh my god, I love it.
So the rest of this part I can't say because of, YouTube guidelines, but the words blank, blank, and blank, and racial epithets are overheard in dialogue.
I love it. I'm so excited.
This is what you get. You get Tally doing sexual favors, farting lap dances, and male genitalia.
But he's the DLC. He's the pre-order bonus part.
Oh,
you get the Tally DLC.
Yeah, he gets to join your party with that.
Yeah, I love it. I'm pumped. I'm freaking pumped.
I'm happy that we're finally getting it. October 17th. That's been on my Amazon wish list for so fucking long.
Well, after 2 delays.
Yes. 2 delays, and it's on its way. I'm really excited. Hopefully it's just as good, if not better.
They better have those damn member berries in the game.
So yeah. Let's talk about the new releases here.
Oh, I want to talk. We talked about crazy collector's editions 2 weeks ago.
Oh yes.
Did you see the one for Ni no Kuni?
Yes.
They have the $200 collector's edition that comes with the figurine set.
I know. I kind of want it, but it's $200 and
no, $200 American. You're looking at $260 US.
Exactly.
That's a lot of money.
It is. It's a lot of money.
But there's a flower pot with figurines.
Okay, so let's go through the fun list of new releases, because next week is very, very weird. So September 5th, we have Knack 2 for PS4, Lego Worlds for the Nintendo Switch, and God damn it, I hate pronouncing this. Okay, so somebody correct me if I mispronounce this.
Ooga chaka.
Utawaru Ramano Mask of Truth for PS4 and PS Vita. It is a strategy RPG / visual novel. Looks actually pretty decent. Destiny 2.
What a bizarro name that you will never be.
Yeah, I'll never be able
to pronounce.
Yeah, exactly. Destiny
Who's
2.
making it?
Atlas.
Atlas?
Yeah.
Okay, Destiny 2 from Bungie. Okay.
Destiny 2 is on September 6th, and that's a PS4, Xbox One. Seiko no Rondo for Windows on the 6th as well, and then it also comes out for PS4 on the 7th. We also have Konosuba for PS4 and PS Vita on the 7th. And finally, to round out the week, Monster Hunter Stories for the 3DS.
Cool.
And yeah, this is just the start. We have Destiny 2 starting out the month and starts a large track of games coming out after that. Because later this month, we also have Y7, or not,
not
7, Y8, sorry. Which the demo is out right now on PS4. Highly recommended because it actually is phenomenal. Haven't actually played the Wise games in a long time.
It's most likely going to be close to impossible to find later on.
Yes.
So if you want it, buy yourself a copy.
We also have Pro Evolution Soccer 2018.
Oh, not Konami.
Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. Then we have Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, Metroid, Samus Returned, NHL 18, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Mary Skelter Nightmares, which looks like a phenomenal Vita game. I can't wait for that one. And that's, just some of the ones coming out later this month.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Okay, and that's everything we have for tonight's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You have anything to add in, or?
No, not really. We're good.
All right.
Yeah.
So, for GameItAll.com, I'm Lucas Grimm.
Hey, what up? It's Pino25.
And if you like this podcast, be sure to like and to subscribe to our channel. Also, leave us comments on what you would like to see us improve on. And also, our topic of the show, what is the weirdest game that you've played? And try to do a miniature review.
Yeah, just give us the concept of what it is.
Just try to give us the concept of it in your best reviewer words, because this sounds like it would be just a fun exercise, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.